What's going on? It's Jack from Keylitic. I'm here with another video, and probably the most popular question I get beyond just how do I find winning products is how do I even come up with ideas to find winning products. So there's some people who have niche stores and they know which kind of products they should be selling. If you have a general store, you're just starting out, you have absolutely no idea what you want to sell, I'm going to give you one source that not a lot of people talk about, and then we're going to show you how to use Keylitic to come up with winning product ideas. So let's jump into, first, if you don't have Keylitic, a quick source where you can find some product ideas. So as many of you know, the reason I made Keylitic was because I really did not like the way product research software was made right now. A lot of these software companies are doing the work for you and they're showing you winning products. The problem with that is it's going to become super saturated really quickly, especially when people go to other websites with the intent to try and find winning products. It's just not a good strategy. So if you do want to find winning products or products that are trending, the better option is social media. So a lot of the big ones that you'll hear are Facebook, and you can go on YouTube. There's so much stuff on that, finding winning products on Facebook, so I'm not going to really cover that in this video. There's one that's not too popular and that's not really talked about that I think is super important, so we're going to get into that right now, and that's specifically Reddit. So Reddit, for those of you guys who don't know, is called the front page of the internet, and pretty much it's just a massive forum where there's so many different threads, and basically a thread is where someone can start a topic about something and people can just post in different things in that topic. Reddit is one of the most popular social media websites out there. It has a very niche audience. It's mostly younger males and females who are very into tech or spend a lot of their time on the internet. So it's more of a different audience than probably what you'd expect. There also is, by the way, if you want to go on Reddit and look for dropshipping threads, you want to get involved in that community, there probably are threads in there. But we're actually going to use Reddit for product research. So before I get too deep into the video, I just will say that with Reddit threads, sometimes they can get abandoned and there'll be posts that aren't really active. So you want to make sure when you check a Reddit thread, you're seeing posts that are very active. So this thread, for example, which is the first thread I recommend, which is r/wonders of China. What I like about it is you can see there was a post 25 minutes ago, 20 hours ago, 3 days ago, 4 days ago. There's recent activity on this thread. So while maybe it's not super popular, there's not 20 that were made today, this thread is still recent enough where you can find some products that are relevant. And what's so nice about this thread is it's not people on here trying to find dropshipping products. These are people that are on this site to try and find cheap products to buy, whether it's quirky things for themselves or gifts for friends. You can see in the community details right here that this subreddit is to share $1 to $3 items you can buy online. Cheap gift ideas, cheap products, cheap Chinese knockoffs. So this is made for people who are either looking to buy gifts or looking for deals, not drop shippers. So that's what's nice about this group also, is it's not cluttered with spam, it's not cluttered with nonsense. The more people start to try and hit these groups with that dropshipping or business mindset, the more likelihood that this group will actually get shut down because it might not read their terms of service, or the posts will get all shut down because it's all spammy. So just be very careful that you're not abusing these resources I'm going to show you, because they are very delicate, and if they start to get oversaturated, just like any software that you would buy, then the value on these is quickly going to be diminished as well. So Wonders of China, again, is the first one. You can scroll through here. There's a bunch of different products they have listed. What's so nice about Reddit, too, is you can get some quick social proof. So there's this thing called upvotes. So you can see that's what these little arrows are right here. So if I were to click this, you can see now it went to 3. This is basically if people like that thread or like that post, then it's just like liking it on Facebook, but it'll give it a boost in the Reddit algorithm, and it'll show you things that are maybe more relevant or posts that were performing better. So while this can have a lot of good social context as well, the social proof also is really coming into, okay, a lot of people like this product. So the one that I've seen that has the most likes right now so far is this Cockroach RC car. I actually looked this up on Facebook already because I've already seen a bunch of Facebook ads for this already. I remember when this is actually being dropshipped. It's like a big thing, and you can see I found a bunch of different ads for it. So real quickly, if you are going to do a method like this where you're going on Reddit or you're going on some of these other softwares, quickly go on Facebook and just type in that product to see if you can find the ad for it. You want to get an idea. One, it would be nice to probably just see what some of their ads are looking like. You can get an idea of some of the light targeting, but it's really just going to let you know if that product's saturated. So if you see that RC car, for example, it has some nice social proof on Reddit. It's $2.59. The price is very nice. You could probably sell that for a very nice margin. But then you look here, and there's a lot of ads, and there's a lot of things that people are clearly, marketing this a lot. So when I see that, that's a red flag for me that product might be saturated. And when you're using these other software products where they show you all these, lists of products, all those products quickly become saturated. So not how I like to do business. Doesn't mean you can't. I'll never say you can't be successful doing business that way. That's just not how I like to do business. So first thread, Wonders of China. Let's get into the next one. Okay, so this second thread is a lot more popular. The first one had about 6,000 to 7,000 subscribers. This one has 407,000 subscribers. And this is called the Shut Up and Take My Money thread. So pretty much what this is these are products that people think are so cool that people pretty much say, you know, shut up and take my money. Like, this is awesome. You don't need to sell me on it anymore. I want this product right away. So there's a bit of a meme about that on social media. But this is kind of the same thing as the other site. There's just a lot more traffic, I guess, on this thread. So just kind of just scrolling through here. Yeah, so I clicked on this one before because I kind of thought it was funny. The 3D printed unicorn shower head. I also clicked on it because you can see it had a lot of upvotes with 332. So that is this, 705. It's like an ice cream scoop. So again, if you're just not really sure which products you should be selling at all, you have no niche, you have no you just need ideas. Reddit is a great place for you. So Shut Up and Take My Money. That's another one. Now, if you actually do have an idea of some niches you want to sell in, you can actually use Reddit to your advantage as well. So I'm going to go over that real quickly right now as well. So for those of you who don't know my backstory in dropshipping, I originally got involved in this space about 4 years ago in 2014. And one of the great ways I was really able to connect with my niche community was through Reddit. So my very first store, which I'll probably talk about at some point on this channel, was fishing, but my specific niche was bass fishing. So for those of you who do have a niche and you want to get involved in that community, Reddit is a great way for you to do that. Whether you're trying to make ads or maybe you even want to start a YouTube channel, just create an audience for yourself. You really want to learn how your customers are communicating with each other, and Reddit's a great way to do that. So we're going to type in bass fishing because, again, I know this is a very specific niche that there's a lot of passion around, and that was another thing I liked about fishing. I was passionate about it, but I knew there was a lot of other people who were really passionate about it as well. It's just one of those hobbies that are a money pit. And so you just see, if you go through the thread here, you'll see this is a very active community. There's people talking about their first time they went bass fishing. The people you're going to find on Reddit on these threads are your hardcore people who are really passionate about a subject. So these are the people that you're really going to want to network with. You're going to want to see how they're communicating with each other. You're going to want to see the types of products that they're recommending others buy. So if they're giving advice to other people as far as, hey, I just got into bass fishing, what lure should I buy? See the kind of advice they're giving. You can use that for marketing research on your own and product research. See what the experts in the space are saying. And it's also a really great way for yourself. If you build up a name within that thread and you build up what's called karma on your account, then you can have people actually kind of see you as an authority in that thread, and that can be great for branding if you want to wind up opening your own store or become an influencer in a space. One thing I will definitely say, though, is do not spam these posts. So one thing I definitely did not do when I first joined this thread for my business was I wasn't, hey guys, I just launched my business, hey, check this out. Listen, harsh reality check, no one gives a damn about your business. People are here to learn and have fun and see pictures of fish and talk about fishing, or, you know, whatever the thread is. People don't care about your business. And if you're posting about your business, people are going to think you're a spammer. People are going to think you're annoying. So be genuine with how you're engaging with these people. And then, you know, maybe once you build up some karma in the group, you can say, hey guys, I actually just built a fishing website. What do you guys think? Check it out. What product should I add? You know, just be very genuine about it. But really the whole purpose of this is to just see how people are communicating, again, see what they're talking about, what the hot topics are. If there's anything trending, go to these groups and see. So Reddit is an absolute great tool for you to be doing all of these things. It's completely free. You don't even need to make an account, although I recommend you do. Now, for those of you who have Keylitic and you want to streamline this whole process, well, I still recommend you do use Reddit. I'm going to show you just real quickly how you can get a bunch of winning product ideas just pretty instantly. Okay, so we're on the Keylitic website. One of the main benefits about Keylitic is it really is great for those people just starting out and you have absolutely no clue what you want to sell. So one of the things, I'll have customers message me, they'll say, hey Jack, you know, I love Keylitic, I love everything about it, it's useful, but I don't know what to actually type in this little search bar here. I don't have any ideas. I'm starting from zero. So if you're starting from zero and you have absolutely no idea what you want to be selling, I recommend you type adjectives. So rather than typing fishing or typing a niche, you're going to actually type in things that describe products. So for example, let's type in large. You can see I've typed in large before. Now I do this actually probably about once a week or once every 2 weeks just to see if those products and those Keylitic scores are changing. So when you type in an adjective, you're going to see this graph. you're going to ignore this graph. This Google Trends graph we just show for you to compare niches, but there's no large niche. I mean, I guess there is, but don't pay attention to that. So if you're doing an adjective, don't pay attention to the graph. What you're going to want to actually pay attention to are the things that are popping up here, because what we're going to pull are the things that have the most sales and the most searches for large products. So large dog bed right now is the most popular thing. Large dog crate. So it looks like dogs right now are real popular. Large mouse pad, large pink erasers, large water bottle, large ice cube tray for whiskey. This actually, I like its Keylitic score, and it sounds like something that's really cool. So we're going to check that out on AliExpress real quick. We're going to let that load up, but let's just see what else we can see. Large glue sticks, large trash bags, safety pins, quartz crystals, oil diffusers. These were really big with dropshipping too. So there's actually a lot of really interesting things here I'm seeing. So there's large. What else do we have? We can even try, there's just so many adjectives. How about tiny? The opposite of large. And we'll kind of see what pops up. And while that loads, let's just see if we see any large ice cube trays. Okay, wow. Okay, these are really cool. These make like just really hard cylindrical, almost like hail ice cube balls. Okay, I would actually probably consider selling some of these. Those are really cool. If there's actually some, yes. Okay, see, this is what we're talking about. 5 minutes ago, I had absolutely no clue. Not even 5 minutes ago, 2 minutes ago, I had no clue what I was going to sell. I typed in large, which isn't even an idea. It's an adjective, and I found this. How cool is that? A grenade ice tray that makes grenade ice. That's wild. It's super cheap. You could sell that to military guys. You could sell that to guys who are into like Call of Duty or any kind of... There's just so many people who would buy that. That is awesome. Okay, so got off track. You can see I got real excited there. So let's see. Tiny. Tiny love, tiny hoop earrings, tiny beautiful things, Ziploc bags, magnets, clothespin, screwdriver set, xylophone. That's pretty funny. I mean, there's just so many. You can see, look how many options it populated. And we only show things that our algorithm determined have a Keylitic score of 7 or higher. So if it's showing up on Keylitic, that means it's guaranteed to at least have a decent amount of traction. Tiny violin. That's funny. So that just gives you a great idea. If you're using Keylitic, type adjectives. Large, small, fat, thin. I can put a list of adjectives if you want that I type in. But like I said, if you have Keylitic, I do this about once a week just to see if I notice any movers and shakers. So most of the time these are pretty consistent. The things that are at the top will stay at the top most of the time. So really pay attention to your things that are in the 8s and the 7s and the things that you're really seeing a lot of transitions, like something that just popped up out of nowhere. And then of course once you find something, you can do a search on trends just to see if that actually has something that's in the... that's trending or is popular. So again, for the graph, yes, this is showing 100 and this is like shooting up a lot, but I don't think that's because tiny products are about to be in vogue or anything. So don't pay too much attention to the graph here. I tell people, they always ask me the best way to use Keylitic and the best way to just really approach data in general. The best thing is to really take everything with a grain of salt and understand and learn how to interpret this data. So when I built Keylitic, I really wanted everything to be super, super simple, which is why I don't show you all the data and all this nonsense. It's just a simple 1 to 10 scale so you really understand everything without needing to get overwhelmed with all these things and all these searches and sales and what's trending, what's not trending. We do all of that for you in the back end and report it for you simply, and so it's easy to understand here. And you know what I might actually do is as soon as I'm done making this video, I might even do this product because I kind of like it. Alright, let me film the outro with these lovely Bones glasses here. It's going to wrap up the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, why don't you drop a like on it? If you didn't like it, then I don't know what to tell you. Then I guess I wasted 15 minutes of your life. Don't like it, move on with your life. I don't know what to tell you. But subscribe, because we're trying to build that cloud up as well. And hit the bell icon, because we don't post all that often. And when we do, you'd probably like to be notified so you can be the first to get that value. And think about it like a little Christmas gift. You know, it doesn't come around all that often, but when we upload a video, it's always packed with value. It's something you'll love. So, thank you so much again for watching. If you want to get Keylitic for yourself, but you don't want to pay full price, use the coupon code Keylitic10 at checkout. You're going to get Keylitic for $10 for the first month. And I'm not sure if it's because it's getting hot in here, I'm having hot flashes, but I also want to throw in a little something extra for you guys, because I don't know how many of you guys actually watch these videos. I've put a lot of work in these videos, and they're pretty long. So, if you stuck around this long and you're watching, comment Lovely Bones in the comments, and I will give you a crazy discount on Keylitic. I will actually message it to you on Facebook. We can come in contact, and I'll give you a crazy discount. How about that? So, I guess if you watch the whole thing, you're going to get a little present right now. And if you didn't watch it, I don't know what to tell you. So, let's see who stuck around this long. Peace!